I am here at the boatyard for the last time. We are working to get the boat ready and to launch her. It's going to be 3 or 4 days we're going to launch her. It's Sunday now, we're launching her on Tuesday. That's actually my mom who drove me up. I'm still a little bit recovering from so I was unable to fly here. But yeah, so we're painting the last of the bottom of the boat. Gonna hook up the solar panels, put in the through hull, and then a couple other small projects, and then we're gonna splash her. And then we are going to be starting our way down south to Charleston.
Hey, we're Ashley and Colin. After a year of starting our own business and working our normal 9-to-5 jobs, we finally made enough money to afford our first boat. We have been spending the last 6 months in the freezing cold and rain getting her ready to sail down south. Now come along with us as we finally hit the water and set sail.
They're ships to me, so I'm just calling. Welcome back, everyone. It is launch day. Yesterday the footage I don't think came out. I realized after filming a couple times it said SD card error. I'll check and see. But anyway, I wanted to show you what we have so far. You might notice we have the bimini top. The guy came and installed that, as well as the Dodger there. He's supposed to work on the Dodger still, but we're supposed to leave in 2 days, so we'll see if that actually happens. Another thing y'all didn't see, I added supports there and there for the davits themselves. You can see they go, so that way, because we have the solar up top, just wanted to add some supports for the weight of the dinghy and the solar. We've been doing a ton of cleaning, my mom and I, getting ready to launch, so that's been a plus. I got this hatch put back on, a bunch of other stuff. Running lights are done, they're just wired up. The bilge pump is working. Had to replace the bilge pump at the 11th hour, didn't know it didn't work. So we are T-minus 2 hours till we're in the water. I think we're gonna grab a quick bite to eat because there's nothing else we can do until she's in the water. And then we make sure there are no leaks, and then we move to a slip for a few days. Ashley's gonna come and then we take off. So yeah, next time I pick up the camera is probably gonna be when she's on the travel lift and she's headed towards the water. Oh, the yard is going to attach a new anemometer, wind anemometer at the top, and then also an LED masthead light, because we have new ones with the new chart plotter, and then also LED because why not? They're up there already. It was a cheap addition to save some power at anchor. So yeah. You can probably see she's on the move. It's been a long time coming, good old 4 to 6 months or so, so we're excited. I am on board the boat. We're going in the water. I'm going to check the through hulls, make sure everything I did doesn't leak when we get there. So yeah, it's exciting. everything looks nice and dry from the through hulls that I touched. So I'm gonna go double check all the sinks and stuff now. Stuff I did not touch. But like this one, everything looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go talk to the guys. Yeah. So it's been a lot going on. As you can see, the boat is there at the dock and the canvas guys are back working on the canvas. They were very late to begin with. This was supposed to be done a while ago. So we're scheduled to leave in a few days. So it is down to the 11th hour for that. My mom and I were able to get the mainsail on and the stack pack. And I am now gonna be inflating the Zodiac, and we're gonna put the jib on when we get a chance. But just a lot of little detail work, just the final checking of the boxes with a lot of little stuff that takes a long time, that isn't necessarily fun, but stuff that has to be done in order for us to head south. So yeah, that's it. So apologies for the wind, it's super windy today. So I was undoing our Zodiac this morning, our new Zodiac we just bought, because we're gonna inflate it and put it on the back, and I found that we had a nice little hole that came from the factory in it right there. It holds air for maybe 30 seconds and then it completely deflates. I've been in contact with the dealer. They said to patch it and to deal with it when we get to Charleston. So I'm gonna patch that now and see how well it holds. It did come with a patch kit. So I guess they kind of expect people to do this on their own. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to patching this and then hopefully have it hold air and then get it back on the davits. I am off to JFK to pick up Ashley, leaving the boat for a little bit. And yeah, Ashley's finally joined us. We're excited. She's also super looking forward to it. She hates missing out on all the boat work because she really does enjoy it as well.
I just landed in New York and I'm about to get picked up by Colin and finally see the boat in the water for the first time. I'm really excited. Woke up at 3:30. I'm a bit tired, but yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. There's still a lot to do today. We were going to leave today, but Colin says there's still a lot to do. Our dinghy has a hole in it. Gotta figure that out. And then hopefully tomorrow we can hit the water.
We now have a 2-hour and 5-minute drive back to the boat. So that'll be fun. We're going through the city.
Stop and get me some food.
Yeah, stop and...
Unless there's food in here.
There's not food in here. Didn't have time. So, yeah. Was hour late picking her up because of traffic.
Going to see the boat in the water for the first time ever. Oh, she's a big girl. Wow, she looks so big from here. Is it because everyone else is so small? She's a beast.
Oh my gosh. So Ashley and I just got the jib put up. If you can't tell, there is wind. We missed a really good window this morning where it was light, but we were working on, we had the canvas guy here and we were doing other stuff, and we're still scheduled to leave tomorrow at like 7 a.m. So we had to do it tonight. It was a but we did it. Both of us don't have the stamina right now for a 50-foot boat to put the jib up and then furl it with some breeze. So it's going to be a lot better when the boat is actually turned into the wind. But it's up, and that's the important part. It's not a perfect furl. We're going to have to readjust it tomorrow when we can get into the wind. But Ashley, worn out. It's an absolute disaster down here. We got a lot of stuff to put away. in preparation for us to take off in the morning. We're motoring for the first part, and everything down to the city, and then we're gonna anchor. We're gonna anchor outside of Sandy Hook, New Jersey. I'll show where that is in a minute, but I'm gonna get something to drink because I'm thirsty. So yeah, and then my mom's out getting propane. She got that filled. I think she's getting food as well, which is nice. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, so got a lot of cleaning up to do and organization. So yeah, pick up the camera in a few.
We just got stuck.
For the first time.
So nerve-wracking. What? Oh, almost had it.
Oh look, Ashley bought some beer.